Okay, I'm gonna re-record this, and I'm not gonna cuss because several people came to me and said they wish they could share my thoughts, but I curse too much, and so I will try not to curse. Black people who sit and say, if we were to treat each other better, if we would stop killing each other, that then white people would treat us better, or other people will have more respect for us outside of us. Can you do you have any evidence of that to back that theory up? Is there any historical evidence that you have, historically speaking, that shows that when we've been more unified and not killing each other at a high rate, that white people have ever treated us good or equal? 1850, 1900, 1922, 1933, 1950, 1954, 1960, 65? No. In fact, there was a time in this country where we were segregated, we were tight knit, we looked out for each other, we respected each other, we didn't kill each other, we looked out for each other. If Maybelline needed some corn maze for your children, we come through. If Mr. lost his job, your neighbor come down there with some food for you and your kids. We all went to church together. Black women had more respect for their bodies. Black men had more respect for black women. There was a code that black people lived by that had nothing to do with the main order of things, or the main system, or how white folks at the time. We had our own system, our own codes and things, how we did eat, how we ran our households, and how we acted and conducted ourselves. And what did they do? People were still getting lynched. Whole towns being wiped out. Black Wall Street, race riots that were really started by white people that didn't like the fact that something about us, whether we were, had something to do with a business or something. They often actually abused or beat up or hung educated black people. People don't know that. A lot of educated people with businesses, a lot of them, you see them pictures. There's a famous photo of a black man being held up in a suit and tie by these white people. Children being raped, black women being raped. There has not been one time in history that you can name that that you can substantiate your claim by. There's no time in history. So I really appreciate it if you just stop saying that, because we both know it's not true. Now, maybe you might be doing this to kind of help you cope mentally, because we all know that there is nothing we can do. We keep hitting these brick walls. No matter what we do, no matter what route we try to take, we dial some, we try to go legislative way, whatever. We work the system, we keep getting running around the rat race, collectively speaking, historically speaking. And so maybe that's the way you cope with it, because there's no other solution. There is no solution without either way. There's no solution with you still living, and still having your house, you still breathing, you still having that car, you still buying things so we know. So your own psychosis, you can keep that to yourself, because there's a lot more of us that are out here that are starting to think common sense and putting two to two together and researching it. History is there. Historic, you can tell me, please. So anybody tell you, any Negro say, if we treat each other better, white folks treat us better, remind them of history. Ask them, can you name a point in time in history that has happened when we were good, and then where white people treated us better? Can you name it? You can't. Stop.